You might notice that I'm not in the room. Well, unless you were here first thing in the morning. I'm at a CTE workshop all day. CTE, Career Technical Education. We are in the arts, media, and entertainment pathway in career technical education. This is both California and a national program to help prepare students for the real world. And in here, I know most of you will never end up in a career in the arts. Some of you might. Some of you probably will. But what you learn in here is applicable to all careers, especially in the Mac Lab, where showing up on time, giving your all, our rubric is aligned to the real world. The idea that you show up early, same thing, real world skills. And if you're working towards a career, you're going to get more education. Well, in here, you can earn college credit, but that college credit is tied to you not only embracing and, not memorizing, learning, using, mastering the elements and principles of art and design, typography, composition, color theory, everything that I've been introducing so far and will continue to work on with you. This little t-shirt design I came up with on a really boring mock-up. But hey, these are individual shapes. This can be a shape, it can be a thick line. These can be thick and thin lines. There's a certain rhythm that's going on here. There's a pattern. There are 3 elements that repeat through this. There's contrast. There's, if you have an imagination and you can see this part just above the Mac Lab over here, this rectangle, as the side of perhaps a circular building that, like the sports arena, when you stand and look at it from the side, it recedes away from you on the 2 sides. That's form. You will learn to recognize the elements and principles of art and design in virtually everything you see once you become fluent in the language. And that fluency only comes with familiarity, with using this, with documenting it, with being able to identify these things in your own work. We'll talk more about this, but for right now, what I want you to do today is work on creating something. And, these missions here, typography, color theory, elements, and principles. And don't worry about these individual ones that are still under construction. I don't want to dump all this on you at once. And yes, the principles of animation are coming, and they're laid out here. These are different in that these are finite. We'll talk more about this later. But right now, this is where you should start. And typography and branding is a great place to cut your teeth, because who doesn't love laying out your own message, making your own t-shirt? Got a kid designing custom skateboard decks, and he even had it produced, brought his skateboard in, showed it off. I mean, how cool is that? Anyway, you guys, real world skills are here for the taking. But like everything else, you have the power. What are you going to do?